Hey, welcome to Sundance. The Saba 50, built in 2018, down here in the British Virgin Islands at BVI Yacht Charters. It's ready for you and your family. Let's go check it out. Let me show you around. After chartering boats for years, we settled on the Fountain Pajot Saba 50 because of its unique split-level design that offers a great blend of functionality and comfort while aboard. As you can see, the salon and galley area open up to join the cockpit and dining area to create one large social space on the main deck. The split-level design puts the helm station on the upper deck, just a couple of steps up from the salon and within easy reach of the sun deck. So when you're sailing this boat, you're always right in the middle of the fun. And speaking of fun, the Saba 50 is a joy to sail, and Sundance was designed from the beginning to be sailed single-handedly. We started by upgrading to the 75-horse Volvo engines to provide plenty of power and maneuverability. We added a Raymarine chart plotter system with integrated radar. We even added a backup camera system to the mast, which allows you to see the port and stern of the boat for docking. I also use it to keep an eye on my portside fishing pole while underway without being bothered to leave the helm station. Of course, the Fusion system has been fully integrated so you can control all your music from the helm station. And the Raymarine autopilot system has a wind vane mode that keeps the boat straight into the wind should you need to raise or lower the sail single-handedly. Finally, we added a windlass control and a chain counter at the helm so you can lower your anchor and monitor your chain length with ease. All your lines and sheets are run to the helm station with not one but two electric winches, which means you can handle the 75-foot mainsail and the jib sheet with no problem. We even rigged an automatic first reef that can be deployed without leaving the helm station. Now let's head back inside for a closer look. These slide open, and it makes this entire salon and cockpit area one huge social area. We've got the shades down right now just because we're in port and we get a little privacy. These are great because the trade winds here in the British Virgin Islands always tail your boat into the setting sun. And there's nothing quite like grilling up some fresh fish and getting together with friends and family to experience a beautiful Caribbean sunset. We added a Sunbrella trampoline cover with built-in pillows, adjustable chairs, blue lights, and hidden speakers, making the front deck one of our favorite spaces aboard. The boat has underwater blue lights as well, attracting tarpon and other large fish who put on a nightly after-dinner show. Also put hydraulic davits on this boat, so no winching the boat up. You clip it in, there's a remote control. You can stand here, push the button, and lift the dinghy up out of the water. Real easy to put it up and down so you don't have to worry about dragging it around Tortola and slowing you down when it's time to sail. Speaking of speed, we added Flexifold Autofold props to Sundance, which gives her about another knot of speed under sail. I'm going to close these back. Before I do, let me show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So an ice maker, 2 refrigerators, a freezer, and a separate drink fridge outside. Keep your beverages cold out on the back deck. Ice maker here, making plenty of fresh ice. It's always fresh because we put a really nice water maker on this boat. It's a brand new Spectrum water maker. It's all automated. It auto primes, it auto pumps. Keeps the boat full of nice fresh water when you're out cruising, so you don't have to go into the dock and stop your vacation to go refill the water. These are just some of the things we learned from chartering over the years, things that we enjoyed on various boats, and we really try to incorporate them all here on Sundance. So inside, again, a big island kitchen. Again, always built about space and entertainment. We've got refrigerators here. We've got a freezer here. Plenty of storage. In here we've got, of course, fresh water. Then we've got a saltwater pump so you can wash out your dishes and conserve water without having to use your fresh water when you don't need to. Lots of good storage underneath. 4-burner gas stove, microwave. Try to put in all the amenities. In particular, these fans. These have timers. They're easy on, easy off. They're super quiet. So when you're out at sea, out at anchorage, and the weather's just right, you can open up the windows, get some good ventilation in here, and not even have to run the generator. But if you do need to run the generator, it's no problem. We've got a nice Cummins generator, provides power for the whole boat. There's air conditioning throughout. Every cabin has its own air conditioner, 2 air conditioners in the salon. Sundance features the latest automated electrical system, coordinating inputs from the solar panels, ground power, or their onboard generator to provide power and battery charging with no input required from the user. Here at the helm station, what's a vacation without good music? So this Fusion system, we put 4 zones in the boat, put extra subwoofers. The guy who sold it to me asked me if I wanted it to sail or I wanted it to just bounce across the water. But you've got 4 zones. It actually means you don't have to turn the music up loud in any one zone. Wherever you move around the boat, whether it's on the foredeck, up at the helm station, out back, or inside, you've got nice, easy to hear music, and it really makes for a good party to keep things moving. We also went ahead and, to save space, put a flat screen TV and mounted it here in the island, so it's not in your way. We've got HDMI inputs, so if the kids want to bring some video games, movies at night, of course, surround sound. We even put a hookup outside, so if you have a little portable projector, you can project on the back screen of the cell or have a movie night under the stars. It's a lot of fun. But really, we were about comfort and livability. This is an owner's layout. You'll see everywhere we took the extra space. We tried to make it really big and spacious and comfortable. We like to have up to 3 other couples along with us, and the boat's perfect for a group of 8 people. There's also some 4-peak cabins, and I'll show you that in a minute. But in particular, I've been on boats that had 4-peak cabins, and you really can't use them because there's no air conditioning, there's no ventilation. So we cut into them, we made them ventilated, we made them air conditioned. They have their own fan, their own lights. And one of them even has its own bathroom, so it can be used as a little captain's cabin with its own separate entrance. Or it's perfect for a family that has some small kids. You want your own bed, but maybe you want your kids in the bunk right next to them. The kids love it because it's like camping for them. They have their own little private cabin, but it's running off the main air conditioning, so they stay nice and comfortable. This table here has some nice storage. We put some cubby buddies aboard. Apron drinks slide around on deck. We leave these for your use. Move them around, set your drink. They even have a wine glass fixture that sets in there if you like that sort of thing. Now, let's go down and take a look at the owner's suite. So again, we used the owner's layout in this boat. Instead of you could put up to 3 cabins over here, but instead we took all that space and tried to make some really luxurious cabins so people can really have some comfort aboard. Come on out, let's check it out. So again, with the Saba 50, it's all about comfort. These are huge hulls, but even with that, the boat itself's great. It handles really nicely. And this is the owner's cabin. You come on in, you see nice queen-size bed, Tempur-Pedic mattresses, tons of storage here to the side. So you've got a whole row of storage there to the side. The other thing we did with this boat is the lighting controls are all electronic. So you've got a master switch from your bedside, so you can turn all the lights off in the boat once the kids get to bed and you want to shut everything down. Or you can light things just for yourself at night. They even use every little space on the boat. Air conditioning down here, of course. Storage underneath. Full-size closets here. More storage up top. And then more storage here. In here, there's even a little desk with more storage under the desk. You got a non-slip pull-out, so you can sit down. We put a mirror here to do makeup. Straight across. And behind here, you have your own really hotel-style bathroom. It's not really a traditional head like it's on a boat. There's a full glass walk-in shower, head to toe, of course, hot and cold water. And then you've got a vanity with your sink. And then, out of frame, your own separate toilet area and head there, which is really sort of nice for a boat this size. Directly across the hall, you got another one of the other 3 main cabins on the boat. Again, full queen-size bed, your own dedicated air conditioner. Waking up in the morning, we're at dock now, so we're at port now, so all you see is dock. But waking up in the morning to that view is really second to none. All the windows and the portals and hatches here have a dual screen and shade system that are magnetic, so you don't have to install those like you do on some boats. Easy to black it out at night or get some nice breeze in with the shade up. Tons of light in this boat and tons of ventilation. And of course, every suite has its own head. On the other side of here is one of the 4-peak cabins. The other side's connected, so let's go check that out. Again, the 4 cabin here, which I kind of consider the VIP cabin, this has its own queen-size bed, just like all the other cabins. Again, just to show you, more great design with more storage everywhere. You can put almost anything under the bed here. Pull outs, great places to store your luggage, anything that you want. And this is what I tell you about earlier. This is a great cabin for a couple with kids. Off the front here is a single bed with its own dedicated head. It actually has a pull-down ladder and allows ingress and egress through the hatch, which makes this a great captain's cabin. You can shut this door off and lock it. If you have a captain on board and you want this to be private, or if you're a parent and you have smaller children, mom and dad have their own bed here. Kids have their own private cabin there with their own bathroom, and they can crawl in and out. They really love it because they feel like they're camping, they feel like they're on their own, but yet they're really close to you, so you're not worried about them. This cabin has its own dedicated head as well, its own closet. Again, huge hanging storage spaces, things that you really don't see on a boat this size. Come on in, I'll show you the aft cabin on the starboard side. So here's an aft cabin, once again, queen size bed, lots of windows, overhead and down, dedicated air conditioning, dedicated fans, and its own dedicated ensuite bath here as well with a full shower separate from the toilet. Of course, CO2 detectors throughout the boat. All our heads are electric. They're large size bowls, they're electric heads, they'll do fresh water or salt water. Everything is designed for comfort and the best way for you to enjoy your trip down here in Tortola. So follow me up, sit back up to the salon, and we'll go sailing. A sailing vacation in the British Virgin Islands really is all about time. It's about your time to enjoy the crystal clear waters, the warm sun, and the cool Caribbean breeze. It's your time to raise a sail and reconnect with friends and family. And while the British Virgin Islands are well on their way to recovery, there's still plenty of secluded places where you can drop anchor, dive in the turquoise water, and wash away your cares just for a moment. Soak up your surroundings and enjoy the sea life. And who knows, if you're really lucky, you might even spot a mermaid. But no matter what, after your time in the BVIs aboard Sundance, you'll go back home knowing exactly what it feels like to live life at the end of the rainbow. Truly appreciate you coming aboard Sundance today. I hope you enjoyed the little tour, and I hope you come down and spend some time, if not on this boat, on another one of the fantastic boats at BVI Yacht Charters down here in Tortola.